So first of all, good afternoon. Today is February the 7th, 2017. We're in the second semester of the academic year 2016 and 2017. And this is SAGE102, section 705, the first year's experiential learning course in the residential college, Silbong College. So we're resuming today the second semester's learning in this course. So with our students coming back today, we need to give them a big thank you. Welcome back to the second semester of SAGE102, section 705. Now to begin with, I just want to make sure that all of you are on the same page with me. Do you still remember what's going on here? Please take a good look at the whiteboard. It's called the Learning Partner Docking Sign. That means each one of you at this point knows quite well who is your learning partner. That is, you need at least one person to work with you studying in this semester to be your learning partner. And based on the registrations detailed here from this forum, you can just go back to see who is your learning partner. Now, in order to help you see it at a glance, you can come to this parent information page to look from your entry and the column on the far right, okay, will give you the pair name. And once you know the pair name, you just need to look for another student in the same course with the same pair name, okay? And we also did something very important. As of the end of last semester, besides asking you to find a partner to work with you, we also invite each pair of you to look for another pair to form a team. So you register your team right here. And then extract all the information from your registration from these two forums, and then produce these two important information. Now, if you want to know which team you belong, you just need to go to this particular link. If you just want to know which pair you belong, you go to this link. But let me tell you this, if you go to this team information, you can also find out which team you belong. So the first thing that I'm going to do today, after welcoming you back to this class, is to walk through the teaming information to make sure that you know which team you belong, okay? So let's go to the teaming informations. And I would like you to look at the teaming informations with me. Gayi, are you here today? Gayi, okay? So you belong to team number 1, and you also belong to pair number 11. So Gayi, you're not here today. And then Ho Yin, are you here today? Ho Yin, okay? You also belong to team number 1, but you belong to pair number 7. In other words, team number 1, it's composed of pair number 7 and pair number 11. Okay? And so let's go to Yun Yi. Yun Yi, it's in team number 3. Thank you very much, Yun Yi. You're here. You're in team number 3, and you are also affiliated with pair number 12. Now, I would like to do something like this, okay? Those of you who are in the same team, I would like you to pull together your member, okay? Pull together your member and grab as many chairs as you can and sit in the specific area of this room. So you now have to look for your partners and also your team members. And then Git Long, are you here today? Git Long, you're with team number 4 and pair number 14. Okay, so Git Long, you're not here yet. And then Hoi Yu, are you here today? Hoi Yu, okay, you're still not here. You're the persons who have not given me your teaming informations, and you're the person who have not given me your pairing informations yet. So Hoi Yu, you're not here today, okay? And then Gam Wing, are you here today? Gam Wing, okay? You're with team number 4. You're with also pair number 14. Gam Wing, you're not here today, okay? So, Michael. So, thank you very much, Michael. You're in team number 5, and you're also in pair number 2. So now you need to look for your team partner. Looks like you got one already. Wing Ho, Jocko. So you're with team number 5, and you're with pair number 6. So now Michael and Jocko are sitting together. That is very good. And then Lok Yi, are you here today? Thank you, Alvina. You're with team number 6, and you're also with pair number 10. Okay? So, and then Peter. Peter, are you here? Thank you, Peter. You are with team number 1, and you're also with pair number 7. So, Peter, you need to look for your team partners now. So, the games today, to start today's class, is called looking for your team partners. And then Hoyan. Hoyan, are you here today? Hoyan. Okay, you're with team number 6 and pair number 1. And then Kirion. Kirion, you're here today, right? So you're with team number 5 and pair number 6. Okay, you're with team number 5 and pair number 6. So you need to start looking for your team members in team number 5. Kirion, you got 1. That's the one team, the Lancy. Okay? So the Lancy is also with team number 5, but you're with pair number 2. So fortunately, Kirion and the Lancy's are already together on the same table. Now, Yun Ying. Yun Ying, are you here? Thank you. You're with team number 7, and you're also with pair number 9. So team number 7, pair number 9. So you still have to look for your team partners now. You got 1, that is Yan Zhou. Ella, you're with team number 7, and you're with pair number 3, and very good, you're already together with Yun Ying. So the next person is Wen Zhen. Team number 7, and pair number 3, you are together already, thank you very much. And the next one is Gao Chung. You're with team number 2 and pair number 8, Gao Chung. Are you here? Are you here? Thank you, Kenny. So please look for your members in team number 2. And Alexandra, are you here? Thank you, you are here. So you're with team number 3 and you're with pair number 13. So you need to look for your team members in team number 3, and then Ji-sung, Sam. You're with team number 2 and pair number 8. Sam, are you here? Sam? Not here yet, okay? And then Laza. Laza is with team number 3. You're with pair number 13, okay? And then Zhu Gang. Zhu Gang, are you here? You're the person who are not yet team up, either with the pair or the team. And then Bo Zhang. Bo Zhang. Are you here, Bo Zhang? Thank you. Bridget, right? Thank you. You're with team number 6, and you're also with pair number 1. Okay? So you need to look for your team partners and also team members. And Jose, you're Joshua. Yes, Joshua. You're with team number 2, pair number 4. Okay? And then Yo-Yo, you're with team number 6 and pair number 10. And then Agnes, are you here today? Thank you. You're with team number 1, pair number 11. And then Jasmine, are you here today? Thank you. You're with team number 7 and pair number 9. And then Johnny, you're with team number 2 and pair number 4. And Wei Jun, are you here? Thank you. You are with team number 3 and pair number 12. Okay? And then Chao Zhe, I think she's not here already, so we do not need to take that into account. Gloria, you're with team number 4 and pair number 5. And Ada, you're with team number 4 and pair number 5. Now, I've already gone through the list one by one, and each one of you who are here should know which team you belong. So may I invite all the members from team number 1 to pull together. Okay, I want to divide you according to the teams now. So if you belong to team number 1, would you please raise your hand now? Team number 1. Okay, team number 1. Only one person's here. Okay. Any more team number 1? Okay, team number 1, right? So if you belong to team number 1, you please come up here. Okay. I want to make sure you will have a space for you here. May I invite you, team number 1 people, to come here? Okay, team number 1 people. Can you put a chair so that you can sit together here? Just the chair. How many team number 1 students today here? Okay? Yeah. Because I want to make sure. Oh no, don't need to put that chair. Just use this chair. Okay? I'm sorry, I cannot. Oh yes, I did it. All right. So, how many team number 1 are here? So, if you belong to team number 1, you come here. Thank you. Okay. So team number 1. Let me go for it one more time. Team number 1. It's Agnes. Are you here? Okay. Would you please go together there to be seated with Peter? Okay. Team number 1. We should have 4 students in team number 1, beside Peter and Agnes. I want to make sure you know where to go. Yeah. And then Peter, yes. And then it's Ho Yin, are you here? Nei Ho Yin, are you here? Not here. Ga Yi, are you here? Ga Yi, would you please go there, grab another chair? You don't need to put that chair, just find another chair. Okay, we have enough chairs here. Okay? So we fix team number 1 now. So now we move on to team number 2. So when you see Ho Yin coming back, so team number 1, when you see Ho Yin coming back, you just grab him, okay? So we go to team number 2 now. So team number 2. So team number 2, Ga Chong. Ga Chong, are you here? Yes. Would you please just come up here, grab a chair. So this is team number 2. Okay. Team number 2 is Kenny. It's Ga Chong. And then it's Sam. See something? Sam, are you here? Not here. And then let's say Joshua. Joshua. You need to grab another chair and sit together with Kenny. Are you Sam? Are you Sam? So, yes, please be seated at every table first. Please be seated at every table first. Okay? Thank you. And then, Johnny, please grab a chair. You don't need to grab that chair, take another chair here. Okay? So, I want you to sit face to face, okay? And I want you to sit face to face. This is team number 1. This is team number 2, okay? So I want to make sure you got the space of your team. Now we move on to team number 2 for one more person, okay? Johnny, okay, that's good enough. Now we move on to team number 3. So Wai Chun, are you here? Wai Chun, okay, thank you. Would you please come over here? Yes, make sure we got team number 3 here. So grab the chair. You don't need to grab your chair then. One chair. Yes, thank you. Wai Chun. Yeah. Now we're working on team number 3, okay? We're working on team number 3. If you belong to team number 3, just go there and sit together, okay? Team number 3. So you should have 4 students. Laza, and then you have Alexandra, and then you have, is it Miko? Okay. Team number 3. Yes, Yud Yi. Yud Yi, are you? Okay, thank you very much. So now I want you to make sure, because we don't have a lot of space, so the 3 of you just come closer. Yes, facing each other. So we now work on team number 4, okay? So Get Long, are you here? Thank you. So Get Long, you're back. So I want you to move here, team number 4, over there. Yeah. So you can use the chairs here. Could you take the free chairs and move it over there? Yeah, team number 4. You have a side here. So you can take your own chairs first. Get Long. All right, team number 4. The first one is Get Long. The second one is Gum Wing. You get Gum Wing. Okay, Gum Wing is not here yet. So Get Long is here. Gum Wing is not here yet. And then we move down the list. Okay, let's see. Any team number 4? Okay. Gloria, yes. Could you take one chair and go over there? Gloria, and then Ada, yes, yeah. You need to sit face to each other, so because you need to have good discussions. Yeah, thank you very much. So out of the 4 of you, 3 of you are here. That's very good. Now we move on to team number 5. Okay, we move on to team number 5. So team number 5, here we go, we got it. The Lindsay, okay? So may I invite you to pull a chair. Are you all team number 5? Yes. That's good. I don't need to call for it. Okay, you just sit over there. All right, team number 5. Okay, let's move on to team number 6. So let's move on to team number 6. Okay, Hoi Yan, are you here? Yan, okay, that's good. Lock Yi, you're here? Thank you. And after that, it's is it Yo-Yo? Okay, thank you. And Bridget? Okay, that's good. You're team number 6. You don't need to move. But may I invite Bridget to sit over here, so 2 by 2. It's much more easy. So the last team to handle is team number 7. So team number 7, let's take a good look at it. Yeah. Yun Ying, all right. So you, and then Ella, okay. And then Ma Huan, thank you. And then it's last one? Jasmine, right? So may I invite 2 by 2, one move to the other side. That's very good. We got 7 teams here. So we got team number 1. Okay, can you move a little bit on this side? So we want to keep some space. Okay. So we have team number 1. We have team number 2. We have team number 3. Right. We have team number 4. We have team number 5. We have team number 6. Right. Team number 6 here. Right. Team number 6 here, and team number 7. Okay. Now, you actually, I do not want to disturb you, but this is a very good table for you. So move back to the table. Just sit comfortably over there. Yeah. Now, may I have your attention, please? It's very important that from now on, whenever you come to class for the remaining 5 other classes in this semester, whenever you come here, you sit together as a team, all right? You sit together as a team. I will try to arrange 7 tables for each team, but notice now we do have some difficulty with this small room. So, first come, first serve, okay? I can allocate 5 tables each time, but for the remaining 2 teams, you might need to sit in small circle like this. Okay, but this is fun, all right? So may I introduce you one more time? Team number 1, okay, recognize your figures, all the faces in your team. Team number 2, okay. Team number 3, all right. Team number 4, team number 5, team number 6, and team number 7. So now, I would like to give you 5 minutes time to reintroduce you in your team in case you do not know enough of the team members, because we form teams by combining two pairs, and each pair is composed of two students. Okay, you may know your peer member better than your team member, so you have 5 minutes time to introduce yourself. And then today it's a very important day because it's the demarcation day between last semester and this upcoming semester. All right? In the last semester, we used the traditional teacher center format to help you to go through this course, half of this course. Teacher center in the sense, in each class, I play the role of a teacher. I need to introduce the topic to you every time you are here. And I also enforce the rules of giving assignments in such a way that you need to submit 3 blocks at the end of September, at the end of October, and at the end of November. And I finished grading all the 3 blocks already, as you can check on the Moodle environment. And I've also given you the important opportunity to rewrite your block before the end of January, if you have already paid attention to the feedback over there. If you have done this, you receive the upgraded score, okay? Because for each block, you're going to receive a maximum of 10 semester points for last semester, and you have already done 3 blocks, so the maximum number of points you're going to receive for the 3 blocks are only 30 points. But in order to finish this course, the maximum number of points is 100 points, divided into 50 points in the first semester and 50 points in the second semester. But you have just done 3 blocks in the first semester, earning a maximum of 30 points. So how are you going to earn the remaining 20 points? So according to the information I gave you from the syllabus and also from the conversations we have in the follow-up interview done in the month of January, if you've already signed up, you know that the 20 points out of the 50 points of the last semester is going to be counted in the group work you're going to do in this semester. So you did not lose 20 points, but you're going to earn that 20 points starting from today when you get involved in your semester-based group work. But actually not starting from today, if you understand that, because those of you who came to my interview, follow-up interview, understand that. The first group work you need to have done before the submissions of the 4th block, which took place by the end of last month on January 31st, is that you need to engage your team members in the group discussions, okay, before you write your 4th block. Now, I know that many of you have come to the interview and understand that. And many of you did not come and become a little bit surprised. Actually, when you check back on the information on the Moodle side, you know that everything is well informed beforehand. Now, for those of you who did not come for the interview and did not engage your team member for the group work already, you do not need to feel upset because you still have a lot of work to do to earn back your score, except for the fact that you lost one important chance to earn the score already. All right? So we will give you back the score as long as you complete your group work, starting from now to the end of the semester. So now what you need to do is, how many of you, okay, how many of you, I do not know if you did it, but I'm going to check the submissions link for the 4th block. Out of the 30 students in this class, I just received about 20 submissions. In other words, close to 10 of you did not submit your 4th block. Now, the consequence of not submitting the block is that you will lose another chance to earn the score. Now, according to the syllabus, when you combine the score you earn in the 2 semester out of the 100 semester point, you need 80 points to pass this course. Okay, you need 80 points. So you need to be aware of how many points you've already earned out of the 3 blocks. and how many points you can earn for extra bonus work before the end of January when I give you the chance to do the rewrite. Okay? And then if you did not choose to do that, you have to make sure that you're not going to lose any point for the remaining set of activity in this semester. The good things about this semester is you don't do things alone, but you're still responsible for producing your 3 remaining blocks. Okay? And actually one of those blocks has already been submitted by the end of January based on the syllabus. Now the next 2 blocks that you're going to write and submit will be due one by the end of this February, and another one will be due by the end of March. Okay? And each of these blocks will also earn you a maximum of 10 semester points. And when you calculate the number of points you can earn over the blocks you submit, you have to submit 6 blocks over the 2 semesters. And the maximum number of points you can earn is 60 semester points. Now if you lose 1 block, that means you did not submit, you're giving away 10 points already without doing anything. So how many points you earn? And then you count the number of points. Have you earned enough points which will reach the 80 points target for you to pass this course? If not, oh boy, you might have to take this course again next year. Do you want to do it? No, I don't think you want to do it, because this is not the kind of traditional course. It's a course when you have to get yourself acquainted with the important requirements of the residential college, and also make it sure that you pick it up and finish it with a passing grade, because you either fail or pass. In order to pass, you need to get the work done. Okay? So what's left here is you have 20 points to earn back for your group work in this semester. The 20 points belong to the work counted in the last semester but to be done in this semester. Now these 20 points, you still can earn it back. Okay? 20. It's not a small number. And then you also have another 20 points you can earn beside the 3 blocks in this semester. And these 20 points are the points allocated to your effort to stage your 6 blocks in the Mahara portfolio system by the end of April. Okay? So if you can combine this first 20 points in the first semester with the second 20 points in the second semester, you have 40 points. And it's not difficult to earn that 40 points as long as you fulfill your responsibility as a member of a team. Okay? So now that suppose you got 40 points, and then the remaining 6 out of the remaining 60 points, you may not earn all the 60 points, but if you can earn up to 40 points again, your chance to pass this course is still very much confirmed. And then, if you want to earn a little bit more points in order to compensate for the points you lost by doing some bonus work, you can have a good chance to grab not just up to 80 points, but more than 80 points. So, it's a very important thing that you pay attention to the activities we invite you to do in class for the whole semester. I really don't want to see you repeat this course, because if you lost an opportunity to do the work that you're supposed to do with comfort. Okay? So, starting from this semester, you are a member of the group. Okay? As long as you fulfill the responsibility of a group member to enable your group to complete the job as expected, you should be able to earn back full score the 20 points for group work, and also 20 points for putting your blocks on the Mahara system in the month of April. So for those points you lost because you did not submit a particular block or did not do the bonus work I gave you already in the month of January to rewrite your block, the 3 blocks you submit last semester, you still have other bonus work to do if you prefer to do it. Now if you decide not to do it, there's nothing I can do to help you. Okay? Because it's your job to ensure that you fulfill the requirements of the residential college to get the job done, pass the scores. Okay? The number one thing I want to warn you is for those students who have not returned to fulfill the follow-up interview to meet with me in the month of January before the Chinese New Year's holiday, you have a chance to do it again in the next 2 days. Okay? I've sent out a message already in the Moodle environment that if you sign up today, okay, before the end of today for your time slot tomorrow and on Thursday, you are here to meet with me for the follow-up interview. Okay, this is also an important thing because in the follow-up interview we're going to look at your score in the first semester, look at your overall results and provide you feedback and make sure you do not lag behind. Okay, so what are you going to do? Okay, let me show you here and please make sure you pay attention because today is a very important day. If you go back to the Moodle environment, okay, of our course, the first thing you need to do is you need to sign up for the follow-up freshman interview. Where do you sign up? So, for those of you who sign up for the first interview, you know that where to sign up for the second interview. Now, this is where you sign up for the first interview. You're familiar with that, all right? So, no, you don't need to come back here. You have to go to the follow-up interview sign up. All right? So, this is the follow-up interview sign up, okay? So, these follow-up interview sign up is issued for your activity in the month of January. Okay, most of you in this class have already come to finish your follow-up interview except for about 10 of you. So for the rest of you who did not sign up in the previous period, okay, and from January the 16th to January the 20th, okay, I've already given you the opportunity to do it, okay, in a makeup interview, but only a few of you came back. So I also issued this important freshman follow-up interview for February 2 days ago. So if you want to make up for your follow-up interview and come to meet with me in the next 2 days, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, you need to come here, click reply, and select a day for your follow-up interview. Okay? I got 4 persons who signed already. If you did not sign up, particularly Laza, you make sure you sign here because you did not come for the first interview. True. Okay? This is too bad. All right? So make sure you sign up and then come to my office, S9 GO19. According to the time here, you sign up. For example, if you sign up for slot 23, you need to come tomorrow afternoon at 3. Okay? You need to be punctual. You need to be on time. Okay? So make sure if you did not come for the interview before, you need to come for the interview. Alright? So you have to make sure you do not lose a chance to get yourself reminded. So let me get back to the business of today by introducing to you what you need to do in this semester. So those of you who have followed my advice to come back here today, you must have read an important message I sent in the Moodle environment through the class announcement and news. And this is the message called class meeting. Okay? And the other message is called call for follow-up interviews. And in this particular message called for class meeting, I want you to pay attention to this important table. Now this is a table for you to get your group work organized in track. Today is the first meeting. All together, this semester, we have 6 meetings. Okay, of the 6 meetings, you're going to turn in 3 blocks. By the end of January, 1 already. By the end of February, another 1. By the end of March, another 1. And finally, you need to put all your block, modified block, updated block in the Mahara system. And this is a very important requirement, okay, which will not only earn you the 20 full semester point, but it's a practical requirement to determine whether or not you can pass or fail this course. Even though you can earn up to 80 points or 100 points, but you did not put your 6 blocks on the Mahara system to show your portfolio page, you still cannot pass this course according to the requirements of the university. So, in the second semester, you no longer work alone as an individual. You are working as a member of the team. That's why you have 7 teams here. And each team is going to be responsible for a small, important group project. So, the group project, it's about a student interest group, as I've already announced to you in the message on January. The small student interest group represented by members of the group, okay, is going to think about an important activity. An important activity your group can work on. You can actually try this out within your group. You need to try that activity out within your group on your own, okay? And you record your group experience of trying out that small activity, and you want to extend that activity and introduce to the SPC learning community. Invite other SPC students to join your activity. But by doing that, we just require you to create an idea, to stage an activity in the terms of a proposal. But the proposal must be concrete enough to tell your group's members' experience. Okay? So, in the month of January, before you submit your 4th block, your group should have already done some online group discussions using the group forum created for you. That's already in the Buddha environment for more than 1 month. Okay? And for your group members to engage one another to create an important idea. Now, according to the timeline, at this point, when you come back to school today, your discussion should have been completed, okay? And your proposal must be available now. But we do not require you to do the proposal presentation today, but on the second meeting on February the 21st. So when we meet again here on February the 21st, your group, each group of the 7 groups here will be given 10 minutes, and you're going to present your group's idea on what activity you have already done within your group, which will convince all the members in your group that this is a good activity you're going to introduce to the whole SPC student community. Okay? Because all the members in your group have already been convinced because of personal experience in trying it out. So, from now to February the 21st, if you've already finished your discussions online on what activity to do, it will be a good time for your group, each of the 7 groups here, to try out your idea as a member of your group. And then it positions your idea in the form of a PowerPoint. Within 10 minutes, not more than 10 slides, okay? 1 minute per slide, not more than 10 slides, 10 minutes, for each group to share with the whole class. At the student interest group, what activity you are going to propose to the whole SPC student community, for them to join your activity in the occasions of a student interest group. You got it? If you forgot what I said, make sure you remember. Read the teacher's message and the class announcement page, which tells you, first of all, in the teacher's message, at the beginning of January, closer, actually before January, I sent out a message to remind you, you have to submit the form block by the end of January. The deadline is January 31st. You need to write a block, but before you write a block, you need to engage in one important group activity, which is the online discussions among your group members. But what your group member, including you, would like to do as a student interest group, so that you can share, promote this activity to the overall SPC student activity. And having that discussion as the basis with the selections of 3 important RC competencies out of the 5 to learn last semester. How do you combine the different ideas of your group and become the basis for you to write your fourth block? Okay? So all of these, when we meet today, you should have already done this. But if you have not done this, it's not too late to start today and get ready for your team's presentations for that specific proposal on the specific idea you want to introduce to the rest of the SPC community within 10 minutes by all of the group members. On February the 21st, each team will line up here, get ready, your PowerPoint over there. One member is going to drive the PowerPoint, the other member is going to introduce the whole class what your group's ideas are. Okay? In the form of a proposal. Okay? Tomorrow, starting as soon as tomorrow, I'm going to give you some concrete ideas of what you can include in your proposal. So you need to watch out for the cues of this class. So I announced that this is February the 21st. After you have introduced to the whole class your group's proposal, you have close to 2 to 3 weeks' time to actually prepare your proposal by trying it out one more time within your group and inviting some of the other friends from your SPC group to join your activity. And then you got some experience to prepare for your midterm group project presentations. That is more than a proposal. Now your group experience it first. You crystallize your ideas in the form of a proposal. Your group invites some SPC student to join you to taste your proposal's idea. You accumulate the ideas. You got some midterm evaluations. So you have a midterm group project presentation against 10 minutes for your group. Again, in the form of a PowerPoint presentation, not more than 10 slides. You can count for 1 slide per minute. So, March 14 is the 3rd meeting. When we come back, we do not teach, but we listen to the group work. Okay? So you have to understand that in the 2nd semester, you are here every time to present something, to learn something from the other groups, and to engage one another in discussions, to enrich your experience. Experiential learning. Alright? So then, the 4th meeting, when you come back on March the 21st, we will start introducing to you, excuse me, the first lessons on how can you use the Mahara system to convert what you did in the form of Microsoft Word documents and put it in the Mahara system of your Omicron and you can publish it for other people to see. We have 2 lessons for you. One on March the 21st, the other on April 11th, the last class. And in between, you can see the 5th meeting, which is scheduled on March the 28th. It's your final presentations of the group project. So after you've done your work, the student interest group for some time experience it with different groups of SPC students you can invite. You can tell how much you have realized your ideas in your student interest group. What things can you do as a group? Well, it's very simple. Go back to your 5 core competency. For example, you might choose cultural engagement. You might choose teamwork. You might choose leadership and service, and put together a student interest group idea called Macau's East, South, West, and North. You understand what is meant by Macau's East, South, West, and North? The interesting geography of Macau, it's in Macau with more than 20 cultural heritage sites. Each one of these cultural heritage sites represent a rich historical development. If you want to study some of these and put together, the Macau's East, South, West, and North by itself is a context of activity which involve cultural engagement, leadership and service, as well as interpersonal relationships and teamwork. And then you might just want to introduce this to your fellow SPC students by creating your personalized cultural tools. Examples like this could well be put into your proposal. And then you need to try that out. You might want to taste the Portuguese cuisine. You might want to taste an interesting Chinese cuisine. And then in a very interesting cultural site. It's very up to you. It's a project. It's not an assignment like a writing homework. It's a project when you need to introduce different kinds of activities to bring along some SPC friends with your group member to record their feedback, to try to see how you can position the different competencies to learn in the first semester in your group project. People could experience that, and then they could give you feedback. And so, read along this important timeline. When you come back on February the 11th and 21st, after today's class, each team should be well prepared to present 10 minutes your group proposal with a PowerPoint which contains not more than 10 slides. All the team members who join this important presentations, as well as the preparations work, including the online discussion forum, left in the Moodle environment, will receive a dual score, okay, out of the 20 score semester one, and you should not miss it unless you do not want to pass the course. Alright, I do not think you want to do that. So, now I want you to study what I said from the beginning of the class up to now, based on this table, in your team table, to see if you understand what you need to do. And then if you have questions, raise your hand, and I will be here to answer questions. Now, you have 10 to 15 minutes time to digest what I said, okay? Next time when you come back here, make sure you pull all your team members together. Get ready the proposal, which is 10 minutes long, with a PowerPoint, which contains not more than 10 slides. And each member of your team needs to get involved, okay? For those of you who have not done the follow-up interview with me, make sure you sign up, okay? Come to my office within tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, okay? You need to generate questions now. Very good. You're talking now. Remember, the project is coming up with ideas on what to do as a student interest group to engage your fellow students, to learn something through doing something, And in the process of doing that, you can tell them that these are the competencies we designed into this activity, so that when you join this activity, you will pick up those competencies. Okay? Any other questions? Any questions? Okay, allow me to take attendance first. I need to take attendance. Okay. You need to calculate the points you've already earned, and if you are short of points to pass the course, you need to come to see me, okay? Now I'm taking attendance for today. Ensure that we're good record. Candy, are you here, Candy? Thank you, thank you. Jackie. Jackie, are you here? No? Okay. So, Miko, you're here? Thank you. Miko, are you here, Miko? Thank you. Tian, thank you. Yvonne, not here. Sherry, not here. Michael is here, thank you. Jocko, thank you. Alvina, thank you. Peter, thank you. Yen, thank you. Kyria, thank you. Valency, thank you. Vivian, thank you. Emma, thank you. April, thank you. Kenny, thank you. Alexandra, thank you. Sam, not here. Lhasa, thank you. Jugon, not here. Bridget, thank you. Joshua, thank you. Yo-Yo, thank you. Agnes, thank you. Thank you. Jasmine, thank you. Johnny, thank you. Waichung, thank you. Doria, thank you. Ada, thank you very much. So you're all very good. I believe those of you who came to the interview are fully aware of what you need to do. Today, I'm just giving you a little more details, making sure that this is the kind of assignment that's activity-based. You need to think of the activity, you need to try out the activity within your group, you need to put your experience into the proposal, and you need to invite other SPC students to try your activity and get their feedback. The activity could be a tour in Macau, the activity could be a meal with Portuguese cuisine, or the activity could be go to one day at Hoisin. Alright? Anything you can think of. Or the activity could be a basketball game. So it could be anything, but you must be considerate enough. When you think about the activity, include into the activity elements of at least 3 RC competency. Okay? People who feel that, they could understand the meaning of the activity. Alright? For example, if there's a group activity, you can interact with people. Okay? I hope you understand it. It's not be too difficult. You need to think about what we are going to do. And you try that out. Once you have that experience, put it in your proposal. Before you try it out, you do the online discussion to share ideas, which you should have already done in the month of January. Okay? Now, allow me to give you one more hint. Okay? This is the last message of grace today. I want to tell those of you who have not submitted your 4th block, I will give you one important opportunity to submit your block before the end of this Friday. Okay? And I will not count you as late. Okay? If those of you who have not submitted the 4th block, I will give you up to the end of this Friday to submit your block again. I will not count you as late. But anything you did not do it, I cannot help you. Alright? Okay? Alright, so you got it. Happy Chinese New Year's. And we still have 5 more minutes for you to go on with your group discussions. I hope you do have something constructive to come up with your group members. Make sure you sign up for the follow-up interview with me for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. It's very important when you come, bring with you your academic transcript for the 1st semester. Feel free to talk to get the feedback from your table members. That it's in your group. Remember the next time you come back, you need to sit together with your group member with at most 5 tables We have 7 groups. So if you do not have a table, you have to do something like this. It's still working, all right? Okay. All right, so this is very important. Next time when you come back, bring your proposal with you, okay? The proposal need not be written in long English, but within your PowerPoint, okay? The proposal must be well laid out within your PowerPoint because it's about activity. It's about the activity already agreed upon by all the members in your group. You just use at most 10 PowerPoint slides to demonstrate what your activities are. And the best thing is, when you present a proposal on February the 21st, all the members of your group have already experienced your activity that you want to share. Okay? 10 minutes altogether. 10 minutes. One person must be there moving the PowerPoint, and all the other persons must be timing, and the speaker is going to talk, and maybe you want to do some demonstrations. Okay? It's going to be fun. All right? So slam dunk, your proposal slam dunk. And then Johnny is going to do a long jump. Okay, very good. So that's it for today's SAGE 102, section 705 on February the 7th, 2017, the beginning class for the second semester at SPC. All right.